Hey everyone, it's 1:30 on Sunday, July 14th, and I am still shocked. I'm getting ready for chapel here in a few hours, and this is what I do. I'm up late, but I am still shocked on what happened yesterday, July 13th, Saturday, the attempted assassination of former president and presidential candidate Donald J. Trump. Unfortunately, let's think about this. Unfortunately, I don't think a lot of us are surprised. It's still shocking, but we're not surprised. And it's been a built up, right? Many of us have been observing an escalation of tension, especially as we near the elections coming soon. But I wanted to also, as veterans, veteran community, people who support veterans, people who are related to veterans, I think there's something that we can do about it. And it just kind of came to mind. And if you disagree, that's okay, but we know how to get along. We know how to have a camaraderie, right? Think about this for a second. When you went through boot camp, all the different people from all the different backgrounds, you came together from a common goal for a mission. When I went through boot camp in the Marine Corps, 13 weeks, I was with a former NFL player, an accountant, someone from a farm, a gang member. I mean, just all walks of life. And we not only got along, we actually had fun together. We sacrificed together. We were uncomfortable. We were comfortable. Ate together. I mean, all sorts of things. And then when we went out into the fleet, as we call it in the Marine Corps, after you get out of boot camp, you are introduced to even more people. And if you did wartime, then you're even more relying on your brothers and sisters and service members and fellow veterans. It is just an unusual experience, unlike anyone else has, in society, unless you're on a sports team. And even then, it's just temporary, right? And you're not living with those people a lot of times, unless you're traveling for a game. But all of that's still short. I mean, I was in Korea, training with the Korean Marines during a special operation, and we were together for like 6 months, 247. Okinawa, Japan. Many instances I'm sure that you were involved with where you were spending a lot of time with people and people with different backgrounds that you just, probably wouldn't ordinarily hang out with, but you did, and you got along with them. I was taught, I'm 58 years old, to learn how to disagree, to learn how to agree to disagree with someone. We would even say it, hey, I think we're just going to have to agree to disagree. And you kind of just moved on from there. We just don't do that anymore. In fact, and I'm an independent, I see both sides. And I don't know what those people are. I'm calling on my veteran community. Maybe you do. People, there's either one side or the other. I see both sides. And if I see one side and voice what I see, and by the way, I'm not going to hold back my voice, I'll get criticized by the other side. It's just really awful, right? And we're to a point that, like, if you don't believe, like how I believe, we want to impose that through force. And if we can't do that, then we're just going to figure out a way to make someone's life miserable and aggravated. I mean, come on, fellow citizens. We can do better. We can do better. We live in the best country in the world. And if you don't agree with that, just go try visiting other countries or living there for a while. I have. And, there's some countries that, they say they're free and they're kind of not, or the prices are high, or they're a weak country militarily, or, we just live in a great country. And I'm concerned, I think we all are concerned where we're headed right now if we cannot make a shift when it comes to getting along when we disagree. And I think the veteran community can play a role in that. Come on now. I think we can play a role in that in the workplace, in maybe even in leadership, or just even out there, when you're shopping. Let's think about this for a second. Think about when you were in the military. Now, maybe all of us, maybe there's some, didn't have great experiences, but I think for the most part, we did. We got along with people from different backgrounds, different cultures. Didn't matter what the color of your skin was, and you got the job done for a common goal and mission. And I'm bringing this to you because I love our country, the best country on this planet. And God has blessed us with freedom, and freedom, which not always is free. People, some of our fellow veterans, brothers and sisters, have um, paid a high price with their lives so that we can have a country and be okay to have discourse, actually, but not to the point where we self destruct, right? Not to the point where we self destruct. So, again, I think we can do better. And as veterans, I think we can be that example. My name is Joe Ramirez. I'm CEO of VetStreamTV and also commander of Ronald Reagan Palisades Post 283, American Legion, and Chapel of Revive LA. I say this because I want for you to know who I am. And if you got any comments or want to have a chat, please respond, and let's make this a better place. God bless you, and amen.